Hello and welcome to Barnadown Show Jumping in County Wexford. We're here today for the final of the Leinster Mini Grand Prix League. Currently atop of the leaderboard is Derek McConnell on 60 points, while in hot pursuit we have John Floody on 53. There's two young rider prizes on offer here today, with Robert Harrison taking the tag bursary. Currently Nicholas Butler tops the Keane O'Connor bursary. Behind us, the course is being prepared, and soon we'll catch up with some of the riders to hear their viewpoint on the course. I'm now here with Derek McConnell, who currently tops the leaderboard on 60 points. Are you feeling confident going into today's class?
Given the field that's here, no. And the fact that the guy who's behind me is one of the fastest riders in the country. But I've got some good horses who are jumping well, and I've still got my nose in front, so hopefully I can keep it there. There's a lot of other competitors here today that are going to make it tough for both of us. Robert is here with some nice horses. I see Paddy O'Donnell is here, he's always very competitive. And there's plenty of others who could cause both of us hassle. So, the first thing I suppose is just to try and beat the course builder in the first round and try and jump a clear round.
According to our maths, you have to finish 5 places ahead of John to keep your lead. What horses have you brought here today to keep that lead?
Well, I've got Best Lady, who you probably know. I've got a mare called Looks Nice, and I've got two others. An ex-event horse who up to about 2 months ago was still eventing, but he's gone show jumping now, and he looks nice. He's a little inexperienced for this level, but I'm going to run him anyway. And then the fourth one is called Mark Clover, owned by a chap called William Kerwin, who's a friend of mine, and she looks very nice. I don't know much about her, so I'm taking a little bit of a chance, but she has jumped at this level before, so hopefully she'll jump well.
You're pulling out all the stops to keep your lead today.
Well, given the calibre of riders who are here, you've got to try your best, so I'm hopeful that we'll get at least one into the jump off, hopefully, and put them under pressure.
What do you think of the course that's been put forward here today?
It's good and strong. Given the final year, it's inevitable it's going to be strong, and the field is pretty good here too. So, if it's too small, you're going to get too many clear rounds, and it'll become a rat race. So it's also quite technical. There's a couple of quite tricky lines, and I just was asking somebody about the jump off track there, and it's quite twisty. So I don't see 20 horses getting into the second round. I think there'll be something like maybe 12 or 15 maybe at most.
I'm now here with John Floody, who's currently second on the leaderboard. John, what do you think of your chances here today?
Well, Derek has a couple of very nice horses there, so it might not be so easy to catch him today. He's 7 points ahead of me, so we'll see what happens anyway. You never know.
With points and a half on offer here today, there's lots of chances. What horses have you?
I have a few horses today. I have a couple of younger ones that I'll be riding first, and then I'll have the older ones then that are more experienced, so hopefully we'll have a better chance with those.
What's your verdict on today's track?
It's decent enough, it's big enough, it's a lovely track, unusual fence number 13 there. It's not so normal to see this kind of fence now in these courses, so it'll be something for the horses to look at, and certainly an education for the younger ones. So. You're
having a very successful year with many age classes under your belt.
Yeah, good results last week in Cavan with the 5-year-old Bronson the Rev, and a couple of nice young horses that I have at the moment to come on. Hopefully they'll be useful in the future.
I no doubt you'll be looking for another win again today.
Ash will be trying her best anyway. So
it was earlier said that John Floody is one of the fastest riders in Ireland, so if you get through to the jump off, it'll be very quick.
Well, we'll see how we are in the day. You never know.
With 1 win and 9 places to his credit, this is Best Lady, owned by Kieran Phelan and ridden by Derek McConnell. Yes, we have a jump off, a clear round there for our series leader at the moment, Best Lady and Derek McConnell. A clear round, going to a jump off with Vincent Byrne to date on Mr. Rockefeller. Fields, Best Lady. Derek McConnell in the lead in the series with 60 points. Now a time to beat of 37.05, set by Vincent Byrne and Cordonis. Derek McConnell, Best Lady.
Earlier. Sorry guys, concentrate what we're doing. 15. And the horse is round 480, isn't it? It's a jump off. 280. Nine. Is he not one of yours as well? Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, cleared 39.27. That puts him into provisional second place for the moment. They're valuable points for him to win this series. So 39.27 there for Derek McConnell and Best Lady.
Yep.
We're now joined by Derek McConnell, who's the winner of the Leinster Mini Grand Prix League here in Barnadown. We finished a bit late this evening, but we have him here beside us. And can you tell us about the track today?
Tough track. It was a final, so I suppose it was inevitable it was going to be a little bit tougher than previous tracks. Big and wide and technical, and as a consequence you got very few clear rounds. It was looking for a while as if there were going to be no more than one or two, and then thankfully we got a few at the end. There were a few proper Grand Prix horses here who managed to squeeze clear rounds in. I had four in it. Thankfully they all jumped very well. Best Lady, who would be my stalwart for the year, she was fantastic. She jumped clear, but the others all jumped very well, and some of them would be very inexperienced at this level. So this league, which is thankfully sponsored by TAG and Dara Equestrian, is fantastic for bringing on horses that have done a few 120s, 130s and are trying to step up to Grand Prix, you know. Yep. So it's a welcome league to have, you know.
And were the owners here today?
Some of them were, yes, and they were very vocal too. Kieran Phelan is a great owner of mine, and I've ridden many horses for him, and his reason to live, I think, is Best Lady. She was fantastic again today, as usual. John Floody said to me she's allergic to wood, so I think he's probably right in that respect. But I've had a lot of support throughout the year. Colleen Mooney had her horse Warwin, who won the Mullingar leg of it. I had William Kirwan, who gave me his mare Mark Clover to jump. She was fantastic today. I have Robbie Collins gave me a horse that is an ex-2-star event horse that jumped brilliantly around the track as well. Charles Hanley gave me a horse which he just bought recently to jump here, and that was fantastic. She jumped really well too. So I can't say enough about the owners. They were, without them, of course, we're in trouble, you know.
For sure. And where do you go from here?
Well, this is kind of the end of the serious part of the season for me. Some of the horses will go out of work. I've got new ones coming in, young ones coming in, or inexperienced ones coming in, and we'll tip along with some of the indoor shows. But Dublin is finished, this Leinster League is finished, and thankfully I have a little bit more time in my hands now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hear you're getting married soon.
Yeah, there's a rumour to that effect, yes, on the 15th of October, yes, so we'll see how that goes.